I not only had favorite dishes, of course I loved to eat, I still do, and we were very strong advocates of my mother's cooking. So anything she made was good. But what I remember is so many recipes that she made, we would call it from scratch. There was no such thing as going to the store and buying a bottle of borscht, which I do periodically. She made that borscht, that beet soup, from scratch. She would stand at the kitchen sink peeling those beets, and her hands would be the color of beets for the following week when she did that. She would make chopped herring from the actual herrings. I could still see her chopping the herring and making that beautiful chopped herring. She would make, mostly for the holiday of Passover, the fish that we called gefilte fish. And that was all made from scratch. I can still hear her calling Peshki the fish man. It was a fish market, just like a meat market, there was a fish market. And she would order certain kinds of fish to make the gefilte fish recipe, but she only did it for Passover. And I haven't done it ever. I know how to buy the jars, and there's a little quick recipe that my mother discovered actually after we were married in much later years. You would take the, I don't know what you would call it, the juice, it's got another name, that comes in the jar of fish. You would take that and cut up lots of carrots and boil the carrots in that broth. I guess you would say it was a broth. And then it would gel, and then pour it over the fish. So it would taste a little bit like homemade, but not quite. So she made those things. She made chicken. She would make chopped, and I can't remember the name of it now. You would chop up the white breasts of the chicken and make it into chicken croquettes. That's what it was called. And she made it for Passover. And she made so many other things that were so good that I can't recall at the moment. She would make blintzes, cheese blintzes. I know how to buy the box and put them in a pan and not let them burn. But my mother would make those from scratch, where you had to take the scrambled egg, carefully put it in a large frying pan, and let it go around into a very, very, very thin batter. And she knew how to pick up that into this round thing and then roll it with the ingredients to make the cheese blintzes. Everything was done from scratch. It was amazing. She was an amazing cook, and nothing was too difficult.